mind if I do like a mic check for a minute? Yeah, I think it's working now. Alright, I think I just need to like talk a little louder. Because like, I was like noticing then on my OBS, and it was like crazy. The usual mic settings I usually use was like going crazy for some reason, and I didn't really want to burst anyone's ears with static. So there's still gonna be some static, but it's probably not gonna be as bad as it should be. Okay! Do you guys notice anything different about my stream today? Yep. I finally got some commissions on, and I managed to commission this. Cool, right? Like, and the guy was so cool too. The guy that made it was so cool too, actually. And now my game actually fits the overlay. I'm so happy. I am so happy. I'm gonna tell a friend. Give me a minute. Alright, invitation sent out. Alright, let's get to the actual game. Okay, so kind of a funny story. So, funny story about my throat. I don't know if it's like hearable on stream, but it's kind of rough right now. I don't know why. I think I just have a really sore throat right now. And before the stream started, I was having such a hard time getting the clock thing to work. Like, I was wondering, wait, I was like following a tutorial, right? The reason why the person who helped me commission was so cool was on top of really being good at their job and finishing this really quickly. Actually, I don't know the usual commission time for like um for overlays and stuff. I don't know, but he finished it in 2 weeks plus. I say 2 weeks plus, and 2 weeks plus since I commissioned him. But the reason it took him 2 weeks plus was just because he was working on another client at the time. So I'd say he did a pretty good job and a pretty fast job. And you know that clock thing at the corner? Yeah. He even sent instructions and even the file I needed to actually get it started. The guy was really cool. And I just realized I forgot to mute my notifications. Alright. I wonder what else I have. Oh. I guess we're doing this. What's this? was if the colors would pop out during like if chat. Alright, lowering game music. Thank you. Is this good? Okay, the reason I sound so quiet is because, like always, my mic is staticky. My mic is staticky and I have no way to actually.
A blade
I
is
have
like
no
a
clue
tea
how to
leaf.
actually fix it.
Only those who sample it many times can appreciate
I'll try to talk louder then. Is the game music still too loud? There we go. They get one, I guess. Oh, Beidou and Kazuha. I forgot you guys are still here.
Leave for a few days and come back with some serious TCG skills. Care to explain?
I was fortunate enough to have played a match with a skilled opponent.
Oh,
You played
and
against
who might that be?
Utao and
wait, let me
us.
try to guess. Ningguang doesn't have time for this sort of thing. Chongling and Xinyan aren't usually practicing. That rolls her out. Huh, could it be the Traveler? Did she happen to be in Liyue Harbor?
Sorry, Captain.
Yeah, there was a
You still
phone
haven't
call.
guessed
There was
it,
a call.
But
so
I did happen to see the Traveler and even forged a new friendship
How
over
about now?
cards.
Oh,
everything
made a new
okay
friend,
now?
huh? Then I won't be able to guess it.
Yes, I met Hu Tao, director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Have you heard of her?
Yeah, I've heard of her before. Isn't she the one that won the King of Invocations Grand Prix in Liyue?
She did.
That's right. She said that she's been an admirer of yours for a long time and hopes to make your acquaintance one day.
All right, there isn't a better opportunity. We'll invite her aboard to play a few matches, and I'll get a taste of playing against a champion. Oh, speaking of which, perhaps I should go find her personally at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. You know, to show some sincerity.
Classic Beidou. Alright.
I will not stand for this.
She's fine. She's fine. Ayaka's fine.
Cross over.
Where do you think I'm going?
Go. My apologies.
Oh no. Ooh. Alright. Now, what's the next one? Increasing danger. Alright. Whenever I'm playing Increasing Danger, I like to use this team instead. Just because I could cheese it with Yoimiya. Yoimiya is a real. Alright, let's see. And here I thought my internet was gonna die on me. I'll try to talk louder, just because my microphone is kind of stuffy, as always. So everything works. I wonder if I actually... Okay, so the clock that you may see, it actually took me so long to get it working. Because I was like, why isn't it working? Like I was following the tutorial guidance stuff, so why isn't it working? Oh. Okay. The tutorial. So there's like this tutorial, right? That finished. And I was like, wait, why isn't it working? Okay. Oh, maybe I just got the name wrong or something? Did I get the name wrong? So I spent, I think, a good 40 minutes trying to get the clock to work. And I think it was worth it, now that it's working. Like a bunch of weird visual novel games. Oh, hey, Silver. Notice anything different about my usual setup? Notice anything different? I might start using my schedule again pretty soon. And on the topic of and unfortunately because my throat is like this currently, because like
Clear weather all around
like,
brightens the heart.
Yep, new overlays. So it took me a good like 30 minutes to get everything working. Because I don't know why, but the clock just did not want to work.
Illusion shattered!
It's fine.
The wind knows me. Whirling snow! So rude! There is no escape! This isn't good!
But that works. And then when I woke, I decided to take like a 15-minute nap right after. I needed something to distress, like a stress relief, to like calm myself and everything. So I decided to like take a 5-minute nap. And when I woke up, my voice was like rough. To be fair, my voice has been kind of rough for the past few days. My voice has been pretty rough for the past few days, and and my voice, like it wasn't that bad.
Taking a stroll in the middle of a downpour certainly rouses the spirit.
For a while, it wasn't really
But it's
that
best to dry your
bad.
clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops.
But now my voice is actually genuinely like. And like,
Compared
I'm
to the
not
storms
bothering
I've
anything,
encountered
but
out
I
at
tried
sea.
singing earlier,
This is really quite tame.
Like, I barely got through a song before I started coughing. So I might have to push back. This loves karaoke stream too, because like, I'm not sure if my throat can handle it right now. On top of that, I'm just kind of sick. Not gonna lie, like, I have a stuffy nose. You fell behind, and you're currently doing the event. Are you doing the TCG event then? Okay. Well. Okay. What do we need to do to unlock? Now, I haven't done these five, so I might do them first. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start with cookies first. The TVG event is actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. Trust me. The current event is actually a lot of fun. Like, a lot of fun. Wait, let's see. Oh lord. We're starting here and already saw this event. Hey Cookie.
I do apologize.
Shinobu.
As I've explained before, it's a constant battle for Mr. Arataki with his mental instabilities.
That's one
I
way
know
to
it's
put it.
caused no end of problems for you, and I can assure you that he regularly feels very remorseful about that too.
I highly doubt
Exactly.
that.
Yes, and that's why he has such a big heart for other people struggling with similar issues. The Arataki support group was actually founded precisely to try and bring something positive out of that. Yes,
Is it really?
all of them are good, honest people underneath. It's just a shame that they still haven't found a cure after all this time. Oh, but no, not me. I'm not a sufferer.
You don't like TCG? Well then, the current event might not be for you then. What are you doing?
Ah, just the person I need. Mr. Uesugi, my friend here can confirm everything I've told you about Mr. Arataki. To put it simply, he experiences strong emotion more acutely than most and easily becomes highly excitable.
He's a man-child, basically. I guess
And
that's true.
deep down inside, all the members of the Arataki support group are some of the most down-to-earth, kind-hearted people you could ever meet.
Yeah, I guess so. But that seems besides the point.
Huh. Even the Traveler is here to vouch for the Arataki gang. So you're saying we've had them wrong all this time?
Not completely. Shinobu's giving us a look, which means play along. Otherwise, why would Shinobu have stayed in the game?
You make a good point. You know, I heard Yoriki Owada saying how the Arataki gang's deputy has studied abroad and is well versed in the law. I was wondering why someone with that much talent would choose to stay with the Arataki gang. Here's the thing, though. We have solid evidence that those three were illegally posting flyers everywhere, and we've received a lot of complaints from members of the local community. I appreciate what you're saying and everything. I'm just not sure I can let them off so easily.
That's fair.
Please accept my sincere apologies once again for all of that. Mamoru and the others probably believed that they would be able to reach more people in need this way. Unfortunately, they were so eager to help that they ended up causing more problems than they solved.
Which is pretty much
The
Arataki
Arataki
gang in
support
this
group
nutshell.
assumes full responsibility. We will work quickly to restore the clean and tidy living environment that the community quite rightly expects. But with only myself available, I'm afraid that it could take a very long time to remove all the flyers. Having their help would have made things much quicker. I'm
They
just
get
a
arrested
little
again, didn't
concerned
they?
that if progress is too slow, the complaints will only keep coming, which ultimately only makes more work for you and your colleagues.
All right, fine. I'll go fetch them. But don't think I'm gonna make a habit of this.
Finally, we're saved.
Okay, what are you guys
Hey,
doing?
hey! I knew Shinobu wouldn't abandon us. What up? The Arataki gang is back in town.
Sorry, they're getting a little overexcited at the prospect of being able to serve the community.
There's one way to
All
put
right,
it.
guys. Make sure you get every last one of those flyers back, okay? And don't forget to apologize to the residents and ask for forgiveness.
I assure you, there won't be any problems. Will there, guys?
Yes. No problems. We'll be sure to get the job done.
For once, Ito's not here to
I
make things
really
worse.
hope letting them go was the right decision. They better not cause any more trouble.
Well, this should be a fun thing to
All right
watch.
then, Shinobu. We'll go apologize then? Yeah, we better be quick, or...
Or...
Not so fast.
Oh boy.
Last month, you almost got the fire brigade out when you were roasting lavender melons. 5 days ago, you angered the whole neighborhood by hosting the great sing-along in the middle of the night. And today, you go plastering flyers all over town. How many times
my
will you have to be
God.
arrested before this stops?
But we put up those flyers to tell everyone how great the Arataki gang is.
No more excuses. You know, I had real plans at Uyu Restaurant today. But it looks like you guys need a little slap on the wrist first.
A little slap
Help!
or a big one.
Please, you don't want to do this. You could have just left us in jail instead.
Is that really what you want? Slowly back.
Are you serious? Shinobu,
Like, I don't want to get
please
under
calm down.
Shinobi's bad side,
down.
okay? You can't blame me. Ooh. It must have been very painful.
There we go.
Now that you've taught them a lesson.
You got off lightly. I have more important things to do today. We'll finish this off tomorrow. Is that clear?
Huh? Tomorrow? Do we have to?
Yes, yes you do.
Excuse me?
Got it. We'll
You
leave
really
you to
have
your
a
other
place
plans.
to be whining when Shinobu's right there. Looking like she's going to skin you guys alive.
Oh, why did you just stand there and watch? Don't you care about us at all?
Maybe to get it out of the way, you know.
I guess
Yeah.
that's true. And the longer she puts it off, the angrier she gets.
Exactly.
But she said there'll be more to come tomorrow. Oh, if only Shinobu was busy tomorrow, too.
I mean, hopefully.
Hey, how about we hold her up somehow, so she still has things left to do tomorrow?
That sounds kind of risky. If we end up sabotaging Shinobu's work, even Boss wouldn't be able to protect us. Would he?
No, he'll end
if
up getting
Shinobu
beaten
ever
up
found
over
out
you
it was
guys.
us, I don't even want to think about it.
You're not going to do anything awful, are you?
No way. We won't do anything bad. We're just gonna go and have a look and, you know, hold things up if it's possible. I mean, we can't just sit here and do nothing, can we? If you don't trust us, why don't you come and watch?
Think about what you've done.
You know, to keep an eye on us.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with just taking a look. Who knows? Maybe it'll give us some other ideas. Also,
Sure.
if the traveler's there, we can probably talk our way out if we get discovered.
What?
Okay then. From what Shinobu was just saying now, she should be heading to the Uyu restaurant. Let's quietly follow her and just see how it goes.
Yeah, this is not gonna end well for you guys. I'm gonna be very, very blunt. This is not gonna end well for you guys.
Looks like they're not on the first floor. Maybe they're upstairs.
Are you sure
You
we
guys
should
are
go up there?
really putting in a lot of
I gotta psych myself up
effort into
first.
this now. Alright, let's go upstairs. Uh-oh.
This is Miss Kuki Shinobu, whom I've recommended to you before.
Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Kuki Shinobu. I studied law in Liyue, so while I couldn't claim to be an expert, I do have a rudimentary grasp of the basics.
From what I've heard, Miss Kuki, I'm sure you're being very modest. I'm looking forward to working together.
I can assure you
bet.
that she is exceptionally capable. All the Doshin from the police station have vouched for her abilities.
Well, with
Mainly
such
because
a
she
glowing
needs to get
endorsement,
her
I'm
tree
almost
guys
tempted
out
to
of
ask
there
you if you'd
most
like
of
to
the
start right away, Miss Kuki.
You flatter me, Madame Norika. But perhaps we can discuss the role in detail over our meal before deciding how well I'm suited to the role.
Oh, forgive me for getting ahead of myself. You're quite right, Miss Kuki. Let's continue this discussion as we dine, or the food will get cold.
Yeah, cold food is
It's
not
quite
good.
understandable to be hungry for top talent.
Akira, Genta, did you hear that? Is Shinobu at a job interview? And look who it's with. The Tenryo Commission Tengu.
Never thought I'd see that self-important Tengu acting so polite. Who's that other woman they're with? Some big shot official?
Well, duh! That Tengu is the Shogunate's general. So that other lady's gotta be someone ridiculously high up.
Well, whoever it is, it looks like Shinobu is gonna take a new job with the Shogunate. You heard him. The job's practically hers already.
I'm pretty sure that's
But
not it.
without Shinobu, what's gonna happen to the Arataki gang?
I'm sure you guys
We
will
gotta
be
do something.
fine.
Quick, let's go tell the boss. He should be looking for Oni Kabuto nearby.
How does that also not surprise me? Time to look for Eat Zone. Oh, this should be fun. There you are, Himbo.
Boss, bad news, boss. Really bad.
Whoa, hey, what's with the panic vibes, huh? This is the Arataki gang, remember? It ain't bad news till we show up, am I right? So come on, what's up?
It's Shinobu.
Shinobu's gonna go work for the Tengu!
What? Shinobu found a new job? You have got to be kidding me.
No, it's true, boss. We saw her at the interview with our own eyes, didn't we?
How? Yeah, Sarah was there. However,
That slimy. I knew that Tengu had her greedy eyes on Shinobu. I mean, she's obviously jealous of the Arataki King's top-class talent, but now she's trying to poach my people? Ah, that thieving Tengu!
shouldn't we ask Shinobu about this first?
But they're already asking her for a start date.
It's in the bag. The interview is clearly just a formality.
That might not
Well,
be it, you
based
guys.
on my experience of interviewing once every 3 days, I know for a fact that they will have been plotting this for a long time by now.
Could this all just be a misunderstanding? understanding.
Oh, there is no way she... Well, actually, you know what? You could be right. She does get treated pretty well in the Arataki gang. I mean, every time we win some snacks, she does get first pick.
But I heard that a day's salary in the Shogunate is enough to buy a week's worth of snacks for the whole gang.
Yeah,
Is
but
that really
still,
the
in the Arataki gang, we have a more relaxed working environment, don't we? Seriously, have you ever seen that Tengu smile? No! She always has that same sour look on her face.
But we seem to be the only ones who are relaxed, no? Every time we get caught, Shinobu's the one who has to come and get us out.
Do you think maybe after we got arrested for posting flyers this time, Shinobu finally had enough?
Those flyers drive me mad too, to be honest. If it were me, I'd be looking for a new job, honestly.
Wait, so it's not a misunderstanding then?
It probably is a misunderstanding, but you know, I'm just giving my 2 cents.
We made Shinobu angry and now she's found a new job. Boss,
Oh, don't
what are we
cry.
gonna do? Without Shinobu, the Arataki gang won't survive.
All right, you guys, come with me. We'll go door to door and apologize, and we'll tear down all the flyers.
That's it.
What?
Good people.
But boss, it took you months to make those.
Don't you think I know that? I know what it took.
That's
We
one
have
of
to
the
show
treasure.
Shinobu we're truly
Honestly.
sorry, and this is it's the only way.
Boss!
Oh, Akira, don't cry. You're gonna make me
Also,
cry.
I need you to do something for me.
Let's hear it.
Go find Shinobu and tell her you want an interview. If you tell Shinobu that you want to join us, suddenly she'll have a whole different outlook on the future of the Arataki gang. With you and Shinobu as my trusty number 2s and Arataki numero uno Ito running the show, we'd be unstoppable. The Shogunate would have a tough time competing with us then, huh?
Whoa!
Really,
Nice one,
your
boss!
thoughts on this?
The
Like
Arataki
I said,
gang rules!
she's probably not
What do
leaving
you
the
say,
Arataki gang,
partner?
Alright, but just this once.
Okay, I'll leave Shinobu to you then. Boys, we've got some apologies to make.
Just make sure you guys don't accidentally offend anyone, okay? Okay, but knowing the Arataki gang, that might actually happen, you know, accidentally. Like, they're all really good
All right
people.
then. You can expect us to be in touch very soon to follow up, Miss Kuki.
It's getting late. I should get back. I hope that the next time we meet, we'll be at the headquarters of the Tenryo Commission.
Thank you. I'm truly honored.
Oh boy. How do
Huh? When did you get here?
I just arrived.
Huh? Whatever. What did you want? Have Genta and the guys caused a scene again?
Actually, I came to request an interview with you.
An interview? You want to join the Arataki gang? You haven't consumed any strange substances, have you?
Don't worry, we're not high. Of course not.
So this isn't a joke. Huh. That kind of makes this even more concerning.
Oh,
It's
boy.
not like you don't know the Arataki gang, so what's gotten into you? What sparked your interest in joining?
I like the culture. You guys are, free-spirited.
I see. Well, enjoying it from the outside is one thing, but actually being in the gang is a whole different story. I have to go into town to take care of some routine gang business. You can come with me. Consider it your internship.
Got it.
After that, if you still want to join us,
Then I'm in?
we'll see how it
Oh,
goes.
I hope not. I have never done my zero training again. Even a fictional one. Oh, hello, Mr. Shimura.
Ah, Shinobu. Can I get you anything?
No thanks, Mr. Shimura. I'm actually here to apologize on behalf of the Arataki gang for the whole posting flyers incident.
Oh, that. Don't worry about it. Your boss and his pals already came to apologize. Not only did they take down all the flyers, they cleaned up the shop for me too.
Oh, wow, they're
Wait,
actually
are
doing
you
their
sure
job
that was the
properly.
Arataki gang? Did the leader have horns on his head?
Sure did. It looks like at long last, they've turned over a new leaf.
Yeah!
How
that's one
is
way to
this
put it.
possible?
Maybe it's your influence at work?
I find this all very hard to believe. Let's head to Tsukumomono Groceries.
Well, because they're doing their jobs properly, you know?
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. What can I do for you?
Sorry, Miss Aoi. I'm here on behalf of the Arataki gang regarding the incident with the flyers.
Oh, the flyers? A bunch of guys came by and cleaned them up already. They also kept loudly proclaiming that they were gonna compensate me in full if it was the last thing they did. This whole thing really wasn't a huge deal, so I told them that if they really wanted to make it up to me, they could just buy something from the shop.
Oh, what
They
did
huddled
buy?
together and discussed it for a while, and in the end they bought the most expensive item in the store, even though all four of them had to empty their pockets to get enough mora.
Wait,
What
seriously?
the? Have they really had a change of heart?
See? Your teaching was not in vain. Actually, it was, but you know, let's not tell her that.
There's one more person we need to apologize to. Let's go.
Hey, Shota.
Hey, girl in the mask! Guess what? The guy with the horns came to see me, and he gave me back all the snacks he won off me yesterday.
Wow, did he? Well, I also brought some snacks. You can take them too. Then you'll have extra in case they come to play cards with you again.
No need.
You know, that doesn't
They
surprise
promised
me.
they're never
Yeah,
gonna
it's
take my
okay.
snacks again.
Is this really the same Arataki gang I know? No, I have to see it with my own eyes.
Huh? Look, they're down there right now.
Yep. Oh, well, you know, at least they're doing their jobs.
They're down there right now.
Come on, let's actually make sure everything's, you know, okay and everything. And knowing Shota, he's probably gonna end up
Shine down.
giving them pay anyway. As offerings.
It's really them. Huh. Unbelievable.
Alright,
Hey,
let's hear it.
are you posting flyers again?
No, no, we're innocent. We're cleaning them up.
You Tenryo Commission types.
Is that
Maybe
the
if you opened your
poster?
eyes, you'd see that
Is
people
that
can
the flyer they
change.
put
Ever
up?
think of
Oh my
that?
God.
Playing the blame game before you even understand the situation. No wonder you're always catching the wrong people.
Sorry, Doshin. Please don't mind them. They're just a little overexcited.
Shinobu and the Traveler. We're saved.
I know how preposterous it sounds, but they have in fact been cleaning up the flyers. Numerous witnesses in this area can attest to that.
But I just heard about a street gang who've been reported for posting flyers. And look at this thing.
Yeah,
This is clearly the guy with the horns. Even the expression is identical. Oh, turns out this Tenryo blockhead's a real art connoisseur.
Ito, no,
Yeah, it really
bad
captures my
Ito.
style, doesn't it? So, you admit it then? Right, that's it. You're coming with me to the police station.
Wait, please. I can explain.
What's going on?
So sorry, Madam Norika. I'm just stopping some hooligans from posting flyers.
they-
We already told you we are innocent. Are you even listening? You've been detained at the police station for graffiti countless times. You're really trying to tell me you're an innocent man? Well, Oni, but that's beside the point. It's different this time. I swear.
They're actually cleaning up for
Genshin,
once.
this is Miss Kuki, a business partner of mine. I can vouch for her honest and forthright character. If her friends have done anything wrong, she will not hide it. Perhaps we could hear her out first? After all, since we're going to be working together in a few days, it would be a shame to let something like this come between us, don't you think?
Working
Exactly.
together. Oh, you mean the thing Madam Kujo-Sara briefed us on? Understood. We will hear your explanation.
All right.
Well,
I see. So, you did post the flyers, but then you did the responsible thing and came back to clear them up.
It
Yep.
seems I jumped to conclusions on this occasion. Please, accept my apologies.
Well, at least
No
you
apology
apologized.
needed. We know how much trouble we've created for you in the past.
Well, I'm glad to see that the misunderstanding is resolved. Well, I will see you soon. I hope we can work together effectively.
Most certainly, ma'am.
Boss, did you hear what they said? This means Shinobu has already made her decision?
Yep, looks like it's time for us to make a decision too.
Oh boy.
Move to the backup plan.
Guys, chill. What are you up to now?
Shinobu, thank you for everything!
Oh
Hey,
boy.
what's this all about?
Shinobu, this is a parting gift from all of us in the Arataki gang. We all pitched in and bought you this from Tsukumomono Groceries. We know it's nothing compared to your salary in the Shogunate, but...
A Naku weed bracelet? What am I supposed to do with this?
Shinobu, don't forget about us when you're at the Tenryo Commission. We'll all try and be better people, and better Oni. We promise to stay out of trouble and not make your job difficult.
Oh boy.
Wait, who said I'm leaving?
Also, Shinobu, when you couldn't find your snacks last week, the truth is, I ate them.
Akira, oh god.
And last month, I stole that toy we won, and when you came and asked me for it, I lied, and I told you it was broken.
What are you guys doing? You're not
Hey,
making this.
no crying. We talked about this. Send her off with a smile, all right? Who are we? We're the...
It's all not you two. Let her at
Shinobu
least
is moving
finish
on to
her
better things.
sentence.
We should be happy for her.
You don't let her finish her sentence.
You're right. You're right, boss. The Arataki gang rolls.
Shinobu,
Hey, don't you start too.
Oh, is this the Arataki gang you mentioned, Miss Kuki? What an interesting group of people.
Yes, sorry for making a scene.
I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Norika, a merchant who does business between Inazuma and Liyue. Recently, I've been negotiating a business deal with the Tenryo Commission regarding medical supplies.
Huh? A merchant? Wait, so you're not a Shogunate official?
Of course not. I'm just a merchant. I was lucky enough to secure exclusive sales rights for some new first aid supplies from Boo Boo Pharmacy recently.
Ooh.
So I thought I would ask the Tenryo Commission if they would be interested in establishing a long-term supply relationship. Injuries are a regular occurrence in the army, after all. Cross-border trade is a complicated affair, but fortunately, Madame Kujo Sara was able to bring in a legal consultant proficient in the laws of both nations.
Oh, you mean Shinobu?
Yeah, she did study law in the US.
That's right. Thanks to Miss Kuki, our negotiations went very smoothly. The rest of the process will probably take another 10 to 15 days. After that, I will have to borrow Miss Kuki from you again for a while.
I thought so.
I can definitely spare the time, so long as these guys stay out of trouble.
Yes. I have a little compensation for you all. Here, some trial packs of our new supplies. Miss Kuki tells me that you often find yourselves in injury-prone situations. I heartily recommend our product.
This is unexpected. So she's really a merchant?
Yes, she is. And she has just explained herself.
Oh, you guys, I knew you must have gotten the wrong idea. Shinobu would never quit.
Weren't you the one who was...
Look at all this fuss you made over nothing. Planning a whole leaving ceremony.
But wasn't the backup plan your idea, boss?
All right, well, if we're done here, I'm
Probably
gonna
was.
head to Tsukumomono Groceries and see if they'll let me return the bracelet.
Wait up, boss. We'll come with you.
Oh boy.
Hold it right there. Last week's snacks, last month's toy. What else aren't you telling me?
Oh, the thing is, you see...
Calm down, Shinobu.
You've all got your new first aid supplies. Don't you want to test them out?
Run, run, run!
Oh boy. The Arataki Gang Community Surface Chronicle. The Arataki Gang's path is never sure of bumps along the way. Even such matters as sweeping in the streets. Want to do some weekly bosses with me after this quest? Sure. I still want to like get as many. Right, let me. Alright, do you mind if I complete all this first and then we do that?
All right then, Shinobu. We'll go
I mean,
apologize
since
then?
it's 4 a.m. Right?
Yeah,
So
we
should
better be
have a
quick,
lot of time.
or...
Not so fast.
Oh boy. I'm gonna speed up
Lasma,
the...
how many times will you have to...
But we put up those flyers to tell everyone.
No more excuses.
Please, you don't...
Alright, let's defend them.
Don't feel sorry for them. They need to learn their lesson.
It's more important that they apologize.
Yes, yes! Shinobu, please just let us go apologize.
If someone else complains, they'll only arrest us again.
And then you'll be forced to help us out again.
I suppose I'll have to teach you a lesson later. So then, where did you post all your flyers,
Well, we left a few on the counter at Shimura's.
We figured that people might take a look while they're eating. Also, the bulletin board at Tsukumomono Groceries.
And, also...
Where
Just say it.
Right, of course! Also, on the mountain path leading up to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
We wanted to send the message. Why pray for the gods when you can call for the Arataki gang? But we only distributed a few before a terrifying fox lady appeared right behind us.
Really? How terrifying exactly?
Don't make me relive the memory.
Well,
boy.
anyway, by the time we recovered our wits, we were already at the police station.
We were actually pretty relieved to be there, under the circumstances.
Yeah, because it meant we'd escaped from the fox lady. Huh? Shinobu, why are you looking at us like
Because
that?
you guys brought up the... Narukami
It looks
Shrine.
like I need to knock some serious sense into you after all.
You said it was just gonna be a slap on the wrist!
We've learned our lesson, honest!
Help! You guys mind if I go grab... Shall we just get them to go apologize to Mito?
No
I need
way!
to hold my
We're not
nose,
going
like,
back there. We're gonna stay as far away from her as possible.
My nose is so...
Shinobu,
now that I
we're
really
gonna go
need to
apologize
go.
to Kanbei now.
I'll be right back.
Bye!
Oh, yeah. And AOA too! Hey, wait up!
I swear I've never seen them run that fast before.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, my nose is killing me. Alright. Let's continue the story. Miko seems to have left a lasting impression on them.
Of all the places they could cause a scene, they just had to pick the shrine. I guess I'll have to suck it up and go sort this out.
Why don't I come with you?
It's not that I don't know anyone there, it's just... Okay, fine. It'll probably go more smoothly with you there. The sooner this is over, the better. I don't want to spend a second longer at that place than I have to.
Shinobu said she doesn't like the shrine.
Anyway, thank you for coming with me.
Of course. Actually, to be honest, I might end the stream early and, you know, my body just can't keep up. Because right now, suddenly I just suddenly have a headache.
There is no escape!
Well, hello there, little one. Oh, I see you brought a special
nice.
guest.
Congrats!
Lady Guji, I'm here to apologize on behalf of the Arataki gang. We will remove all the flyers and compensate the shrine appropriately for any damages. I hope Lady Guji can forgive their appalling behavior.
So that's why you're here.
Pronounce it.
Yes, that is a tricky situation. This is the Grand Narukami Shrine, after all. Ultimately, their actions here are tantamount to disrespecting the Shogun herself.
That's a devilish grin. Even though her mouth is like...
So how about this? I've already assigned a Shrine Maiden to clear up your little flyers. So at this moment, we are a little understaffed at the shrine. You mentioned appropriate compensation. Perhaps you could fill in for this Shrine Maiden and greet visitors for the day, hmm?
No.
I'm afraid I have to refuse.
Oh? Such a hasty refusal. Do you think that's wise? Goodness, who knows what Tenshukaku would make of this if they heard about it?
I can't believe it.
Yeah, that's just Miko. Never let her lead you by the nose.
Oh, dear me. Don't you trust me?
No, not really.
I'm heartbroken.
No, because it's you. You've clearly got some mischief planned.
You're both impossible. Go on then. Go lend a hand to the Shrine Maiden in charge of removing the flyers. You can have it your way. Take down all the flyers and that will be the end of it. Is that accommodating enough for you?
Yes. Suspiciously so.
I agree. This seems out of character for her. Still, getting rid of the flyers should be the Arataki gang's responsibility. Even if there's a catch to this, it can't be as bad as being a Shrine Maiden for the day. Thanks for sticking with me this far. You can leave the rest to me.
Do we have an agreement? Well then, no backing out now. The Shrine Maiden I tasked with cleaning up is just outside the shrine. You'll know her when you see her. She is your sister, after all.
Miyuki?
Let's leave it there, shall we? Work hard now.
There's the catch.
So she still got me in the end. I hate to have to do this, but please stick with me for a little longer. Also, as of right now, you're Chief Advisor of the Arataki gang.
Chief Advisor?
I'm sorry, it's just... it's all a bit complicated. Come on, let's go outside and find her.
These don't look like a sister's though. You look very happy.
Of course.
Lady Yai personally assigned this task to me. Oh, it's you, Traveler. Long time no see. Lady Yai has instructed me to clean up all the flyers on the mountain. As for why someone would put these up at a shrine in the first place? Unbelievable. Who was behind it, I wonder? Huh? Who's that standing behind you?
Your sister.
Miyuki, it's been a while.
Shinobu, you finally decided to come back.
Sorry, no. I'm here for other reasons.
Oh, really? The whole family's worried about you. They might not always say the right thing, but deep down...
I'm doing fine, and there's no need to worry about me. There. Just tell them that.
I'm gonna need more to go on than that. What's this I've been hearing from visitors? That you've joined some sort of gang since returning from Liyue? That's not the worst of the rumors either. As unlikely as it sounds, I have to ask. Shinobu, did you get tricked into this or something?
I was just about to fill you in on that side of things. As it happens, the gang I work for, it's actually a legitimate international organization.
That's one way to put it. Really?
Our organization brings together the brightest talents from all over the world, including this traveler, for instance.
Really?
A prominent figure in both Mondstadt and Liyue, who has recently joined us as our chief advisor.
Nice to meet you.
Wait! Lady Yai did mention something about a world-renowned traveler. So, that's you?
Yes, indeed.
That's right. A large part of the reason I traveled all the way to Liyue was for the opportunity to build contacts with these prominent individuals.
I see. Well, that makes sense.
She's really kind of
So what is the name of this organization?
The Arataki Gang.
Huh. The Arataki Gang? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. Wait. That's the name on these flyers!
I can explain. That was all due to a marketing campaign gone wrong. We came to the shrine today to clear up the misunderstanding.
Yep.
Our organization is relatively new to Inazuma, and one recurring issue we've had is people misinterpreting what we're about. So, we engaged a local marketing agency to help us communicate our ethos and philosophy more effectively. Unfortunately, something must have gotten misunderstood along the way because the results were quite a disaster.
That's one way to put it.
Although, the fault lies overwhelmingly with our partner agency in this case. As a responsible organization, we think we should be the ones to apologize and deal with the fallout. So, yeah, we can deal with this, and you can go ahead and get back to the shrine.
No way. This task was assigned to me by Lady Yai herself. Look, we can clean up together, can't we? Besides, I also want to hear all about this Arataki gang.
How will you explain
It's
it
like
right
she
now?
predicted my every move. Alright, fine. The flyers aren't particularly sticky. If we soften them up with water or loosen them up with wind, they'll probably peel right off.
Alright.
Windstrider.
There we
Stick
go.
it to the man. Join the Arataki gang. How do I put this? The artistic style of your marketing material is very...
Creative?
It's largely inspired by the abstract style, which is very popular in Mondstadt right now, and also incorporates elements from Liyue's inkwash paintings. We paid Top Mora to hire a professional artist for this, and while the finished product is a little, avant-garde, that's exactly in line with the Arataki Gang's spirit of being fearlessly creative and radically disruptive.
The radically disruptive
see.
part is at least correct. Well, let's go look for more. I think some more.
Arataki numero uno Ito. Ousting his foes like a sumo supremo.
Classic.
This Arataki Ito, is he your leader in Inazuma? I've heard a few rumors.
Mr. Arataki is a pioneering genius and the face of our organization. Naturally, plenty of our competitors seek to smear him. Mr. Arataki is generous and easygoing by nature and is reluctant to get bogged down with fighting spurious allegations. Plus, the fact that he is an Oni can make certain topics a little tricky to navigate. Nevertheless, we still reserve the right to sue for defamation if it comes to it.
Really? Wow. That sounds tough.
Well, she's still learned. And then Lewis, I should be fine.
Windstrider. The Arataki gang is filled with folks who talk the talk and walk the walk. It looks like there are some members mentioned on the back. Mamoru, Genta, Akira... Hold on. If your organization has so many members, how come you and the chief advisor had to come and apologize in person?
Well, first and foremost, we wanted to convey our most heartfelt apologies to the Shrine and to Lady Guji. Secondly, the other members are dealing with more pressing issues. Right now, they're in talks with our external marketing team about this incident.
More like
Mamoru and the others have, far greater legal expertise and negotiating skills than I do, so they had to be the ones attending the talks.
Wow. The Arataki gang managed to find staff even more qualified than you. Now that's impressive.
Yeah.
All right.
That's all
I think this area is looking good now. Let's head down the mountain.
Mama, what are you doing here?
Shinobu, we're so sorry.
We've come to our senses now. We can't let you face the shrine alone.
Even though we're still a little scared. Actually, I'm feeling a little weak in the knees.
Hang in there, Akira. We gotta do this. We have to go and apologize to her in person.
Huh. Akira.
Don't worry about them, Yuki. Let's get down the mountain and clear up those flyers.
It's all right, Shinobu. We've already gotten rid of all the flyers down there.
Huh? You cleaned up already? But I thought Shinobu and the Traveler were the only ones who came...
We came here as quickly as we could after we finished apologizing in the city. After all, this was all our fault.
Mamoru, Genta, and I were the ones who came up with the idea of the boss designing his own flyers. And we were the ones who put them up all over town and got arrested for it. So, it just seems wrong to make Shinobu face that woman at the shrine all by herself.
Mamoru and Genta? Arrested? The flyers were designed by the boss?
Busted.
What the heck is going on here, Shinobu? Does this mean that the rumors I heard are...
True? Yes. Most of them, anyway.
So, what happened? Did you get tricked into joining them? If the rest of the family hears about this, oh, goodness gracious.
No. I joined of my own free will.
Yeah,
It's not as
good.
spectacular as I was making it out to be. But I'm happy with what I'm doing. Go ahead and tell the family if you want. Tell them everything. I don't think being a member of the Arataki gang is anything to feel ashamed
I love
about.
the background,
Even if
though.
you drag me back kicking and screaming,
The sunset
you
really
know I'll only find a way to
makes the
escape
scenery
again.
pop out.
Uh-oh. I have a feeling we've messed up again.
That you did.
Is she going to turn Shinobu in? Hey, we're the ones who messed up the shrine. Shinobu had nothing to do with it.
Where's that other lady? Bring her out. Go on. She'll confirm it was all our fault.
Sorry if you guys heard me blew my nose.
I'm at a loss for words, Shinobu. I really am. All right. I promise I won't tell anyone at home. Don't worry.
What?
You're not a little kid anymore. And you're more widely traveled and have met more people than any of us. At the end of the day, it's your choice what you decide to do. And I have to say, the rumors do unnerve me a little bit, but... Look, they came here to support you. Despite obviously being terrified of Lady Yai. Since you've chosen the Arataki gang, Just promise me you'll do your best to make all the things you used to talk about come true.
Sis.
What's going on here?
I don't know, but it looks like...
Maybe we don't need to get that terrifying lady to come and confirm our story after all.
Besides,
Well, no, you don't
if
need
even the
to.
Traveler has decided to join, then the future of the Arataki gang looks very bright, doesn't it?
Actually,
Chief Advisor, if you'd like to discuss the Arataki gang's future development, let's step to the side, please.
Oops, wrong button. How am I bothering you? Oh, was that the ending? Oh. Alright. Also, we have the force right to wearing Miku clothing.
Well, hello there, little one. Oh?
We will remove all the I hope Lady
So this is the Grand Narukami Shrine. So how about, you mentioned
I'm afraid I have to.
Oh?
I can't believe...
It's okay, you'll have to play along.
Very good. You've learned a lot since we last met.
Otherwise, things can only get worse.
True. I could deal with most people if they tried to exploit my weakness. Just not her.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll be a shrine maiden for a day. But let me be clear that this is for one day only. And one time only. Also, I'm not wearing a shrine maiden's outfit. Not happening.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
What a pity.
Hey, not you too.
Look, I just think you look good in it, okay?
That settles it then. Now, there are already a few visitors at the shrine. Make sure you take good care of them.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, she marched off quickly. So cold.
I guess I'll be leaving now.
Hold on now. Would you like to be a shrine maiden for a day as well?
Heck no. The thought terrifies
Oh,
me.
don't say that. Besides, can you really bear the thought of leaving her here all by herself?
You know, who of all people would be quite alright around. But who knows what might happen with Miko here.
So you'll stay and keep her company, yes? Don't worry, you'll both receive ample compensation for your trouble. It'll be quite worth the wait. Especially yours, I assure you.
Actually, I need to check something. Time for some secret dealings. For the sake of the Artanian future, you can play the chief advisor role for a bit.
See that he stays safe.
Hello?
Oh, should I take the risk or... Huh? Who are you?
You're shrine maiden.
You're shrine maidens? They sure dress different these days. I suppose this is the Grand Narukami Shrine after all. I came across a potential business opportunity recently. They say that by financing an overseas merchant ship,
You can make a 40% profit on your investment in 3 months. Several of my friends have already received their returns and want me to go in with them on a bigger investment. For some reason, I was feeling a little unsure about it, so I thought I'd come to the shrine and see what the great Narukami thinks. But the fortune slip I drew is neither positive nor negative. I'm at a loss on what to make of it.
Most of the fortune slips in the shrine are pretty ambiguous.
True.
Could it be that our god wants me to come back and draw another slip tomorrow? And if the same happens again, then maybe the day after that?
Sooner or later you draw a great list.
If you have all that time to draw slips, why not spend it on learning more about this merchant ship instead?
Exactly.
I've heard of a scam where people make up a bogus investment and promise high returns in a short period. In reality, they just use the new investors' money to pay existing investors their profits. Once people see the early investors making their money back, scores of other investors jump on the bandwagon, and then one day the people behind it just pack up and leave with the money.
Oh gosh, come to think of it, they haven't given me any specifics about the shipping route or itinerary.
Exactly.
By saying it's overseas and being economical with the details, they can filter out the folks who actually take the time to do their due diligence. It's another common tactic used by many scammers.
Wow, is that true? Praise be to the Narukami. Clearly she has been watching over me amidst my confusion. Thankfully, I hadn't agreed to anything yet.
Rather than thanking your god, why didn't you thank her first?
Oh, yes, of course. Thank you, Shrine Maiden. Now that I think about it, I remember receiving similarly sound advice at this shrine in the past. That Shrine Maiden is long gone now, though. It's a real pity.
Really? What a shame.
Yeah,
But anyway, shouldn't you be getting back now to warn your friends?
Oh, goodness, yes. I'll go and warn them all right away.
Here's hoping he manages to stop his friends in time. Right. There's another visitor. Let's see what he wants.
It seems even a change of scenery won't get the creative juices flowing. Who are you? Shrine Maidens. Huh. I guess I could give that a try.
It was Miko's idea.
Oh, this was the chief editor's idea? Then no wonder it's so novel. I, on the other hand, am all out of ideas. So I came to the shrine to pray for inspiration.
Sorry guys, but
Well, has it worked?
Not so far. I guess I wasn't sincere enough or something.
Feeling actually really sick
But
right
I'm
now.
gonna come back tomorrow. I'm sure I'll stir the heart of our god eventually.
At this rate, your next deadline will arrive before the inspiration does.
Have you ever thought about going traveling? Inspiration comes from life experience. The more places you go, the more people you meet, the more you'll have to share with your readers. It's natural to run out of new material when you're in the same place doing the same things every day.
That's true. I haven't gone out exploring in a long time. Actually, ma'am, you look very familiar. Have we met before? Here in the shrine?
No, you must be mistaking me for someone else.
No,
Lack of social contact can easily lead to a deterioration in facial recognition abilities.
Seriously? Oh, man. That's it. I'm packing my bags right away. Time to go traveling.
Good luck with that.
Hmm? Oh, that thing I said about facial recognition? Probably depends on the individual. Anyway, forget...
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. to go. Follow the wind.
Yeah, Yubik is not coming back. She's been long dead. There?
Please, wait a moment, ma'am. We'll work something out for you as soon as possible.
Oh, it's okay. There's no need to rush.
Oh no, did something happen?
What's wrong?
Oh, perfect. This lady's granddaughter is going abroad soon, and she'd like to give her an omamori before she leaves. Unfortunately, we just ran out. Could I trouble you to make some more? You should be able to find the brocade bags and knots on both sides of the shrine. For the paper slips that go inside, just ask Maki. I don't think I need to go into detail on how to write the book.
No, I can handle the rest.
Great. I'll take...
Ah, thank you all.
Brocade bags? Check.
You need paper slips for omamori blessings? I have a few right here. Oh, but I'm afraid I don't have a pet.
Don't worry, I got it.
Shine down!
Huh, so this is where the knots are. That's everything. Let's go give it to the lady.
You guys are fast.
Ah, there you are. Is the omamori ready?
Almost. I just need to write the blessing. 1 second.
Come on, you're really good at
Here,
this.
ma'am. Please, come and pray over here.
Oh, great Narukami. Please watch over my granddaughter and keep her safe on her journey.
I'm sure she'll be fine. Aren't you going to join them?
This is a job for a real shrine maiden like Inagi. I wouldn't be suited to it.
Why didn't you convince her to leave like the others?
There are some things that mortals are powerless to control. Sometimes praying to the gods is the only thing people can do. Not to mention that the Omamori will mean a lot to our granddaughter. Maybe it'll encourage her to stay safe on her travels? So in terms of the outcome, it's beneficial. The only people I can't stand are the ones who don't think for themselves and at least try to solve their own problems. By relying on the gods for everything, all they're doing is neglecting themselves and those around them.
That's why you didn't want to become a shrine maiden.
No, that has nothing to do with it. The reason I don't want to be a shrine maiden is that I don't enjoy it. But enough about that. It looks like they've just about finished, I think. Let's go over there and say our goodbyes.
Alright. If you say so.
Thank you ever so much. When my granddaughter returns next year, I promise to bring her here so we can pay our respects together.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I will.
Do you need any assistance on the way down?
Don't you
seem
worry
like you've
now.
been
I've
busy.
walked this path many a time before. Oh, yes. I don't believe I've thanked you yet, have I? Thank you for the Omamori. I'll make sure that my granddaughter keeps it with her.
You're welcome. Just doing my job.
It's been a long time since we last met each other at this shrine, hasn't it? So, you finally came back?
Oh, so you really were a shrine
I
maiden
think
here,
you've
huh?
mistaken me for someone else.
Oh, really? Well, perhaps my hearing isn't as good as it used
That's
to
the
be.
point. She didn't seem surprised that we're shrine maidens.
Although this is very strange. You sound exactly like another shrine maiden I remember. She didn't
Yeah,
talk
that's her.
much, but I remember her voice. Oh. Anyway.
She's gone. It seems like this wasn't your first time as a shrine maiden.
Yeah, you're right. I once did a stint here as a trainee shrine maiden. It was arranged by my family. Unfortunately, I have no happy memories of that period. I just remember the way my family would nag me about etiquette and remembering the rules every time I left the house. And how they'd interrogate me every time I got back from the shrine to check that I'd been on my best behavior and hadn't upset any visitors. Not once did I get a simple, "Have a nice day," or "Welcome back."
Yeah, that would be
I couldn't
frustrating.
take it anymore, so I quit. I was determined to be anything but a shrine maiden. So I studied bookkeeping, worked as an editor for a while, even sat for some exams to qualify as a chef.
Oh, wow.
I wear this mask to stop people from recognizing me, because I don't want them to pry into my personal affairs. Okay, enough chit-chat. It's time to report back to you-know-who.
Yeah, good point. I might want my reward.
Ah, good show today, both of you. It was so much fun to watch.
I bet it was.
Would you be interested in continuing to work as shrine maidens? Or perhaps you'd like to work as editors at Yai Publishing House instead? It would be a terrible shame to let such fascinating individuals slip away out of my reach.
No thanks.
Regrettably, I must decline, Lady Gucci. The Shrine and Yai Publishing House are both fantastic places to work. They're just not for me.
All right. Well, keeping you around under duress would only take all the fun out of it. Here, these are your wages as promised. Not a single mora short.
Wages? No need, Lady Gucci. I'm here today to make amends.
Oh, don't worry. I've already deducted the damages incurred by those boisterous boys from your amount.
Alright
If
then.
you don't take the payment now, I'll be forced to send someone to deliver the package to the Arataki gang. Now, who should I send? Miyuki, perhaps?
Yeah, no need. Just accept the money.
No need to go to all that trouble, Lady Gucci. I'll take it today.
Good. How about you, little one? I trust you don't have any reason to refuse.
No, I
That's
don't.
more like it. You mustn't open the package until after you leave the shrine. Other.
Alright. Well, you heard her.
This should be far enough.
They're really great.
She's always saying things like that. There's probably nothing in here but plain old Mora.
Really?
Let's see. Yep, just Mora. Wait, what the?
What's wrong?
It's nothing. I'm just surprised by the amount. This Shrine Maiden gig was surprisingly lucrative.
You still won't go back to that life, right?
Definitely not. No amount of Mora could make me enjoy that job.
Bro.
Let's see your share then. With no damages deducted, it should be even more, right?
Okay, let me see.
Huh, that's weird. It's just a single thing. Wait, what are you laughing at?
Yep. Unexpected wages. Will the next above fortunate or unfortunate? I'd say fortunate. And like I said, I'm not really feeling all that well right now. So I'm gonna have to cut today's stream short. I'm sorry guys. I really did want to stream more, especially since I got my new overlays. But my body's just not having it right now. I'll make sure to finish everything next time. Until then,